Hey, Stephen E. here, the book coach and the bestseller guru, and the guru is within you. So today I'm talking about how to write a children's book and how to market it. It goes hand to hand. If you have a book, you have to market it. So I'm talking about both right now. Let me get back. I have a sweet little girl. She's 11 years old. My daughter, Skylar Dharma. And we decided to write a book when she was about 8 years old. And what I did with the whole children's book, I hired her teacher, which is a great artist. I put them together and they worked for about a year with this book. And they had to work on the weekends, after school, and it was a great, great project. And afterwards, we came out with the book. It's called Imagination Land. Go check it out. It's a great book. It's on Amazon.com. And this book is so great. The left side of the page is these great imagination pictures like fairies and all these cool things. And then the right side of the book is an empty space. And so the kids could look at the left side and the right side, they could use their own imagination and draw. And so anyways, it was a lot of fun. When we were in the process of writing it, I went down to Barnes & Noble, talked to the manager down at Barnes & Noble. I set up a book signing for Skylar, and we had easels. Barnes & Noble put up all these easels with our picture all through Barnes & Noble. And the day that came, I picked Skylar up in a limousine, and she actually got to go by herself to pick up 3 of her friends and drive there, pick them up. And then she came to this book signing, which we invited her school and all my friends, and it was a huge success. She got out of the limousine, all these people taking pictures, other people that weren't involved with the book signing, just at the Barnes & Noble in the movie theater. They're like, who is this little celebrity? And it was so much fun. She did book signings and everybody bought her book, and it was just a really, really great success. And so at the time, my mind's always thinking, hey, how do I go out there and use this book and make money for Skylar and have an income from her? So at one time I thought about, wow, there's over 900 of her schools, Waldorf schools at the time. I could market this book all through Europe and all these other books, these schools, and there's like 900 of these schools. Wow, this is a great project. But listen to this, anything you do in life, you either have to put your 100% of your own energy into it, or you have to hire a project manager. If not, then you come out with a great book just like Skylar's and just like yours, or it's in your head, or you have a book. But if you don't do anything else with it, what happens? Nobody ever finds out about it. So it doesn't matter if you have a product, a pair of glasses, this little device here, it doesn't matter. Once you get it out to the marketplace or develop it, you have to let people know about your product so people buy it. It's the same thing with your book. I met this lady back, and she has all these children's books in her head. She hasn't done it. She's going to all these children book seminars, how to write it, and how to get a literary agent. That is all old school stuff. Basically nowadays, there's ways to get your book done. The only way a big publisher is going to ever pick up your book, if you're a real known celebrity and you know that once your book comes out, your name is so big that everybody's going to buy your book. That's the only way that a publisher is going to put his money and publish a book. But also you have to realize the illusion that even if he did that, the publisher doesn't do anything but publish your book, put it on Barnes & Noble, Amazon, in the bookstores. Nowadays, you could do that too. So doing that road is a waste of time if you're not a celebrity. And it doesn't matter if you have a $100 million company. If no one knows your name, you're not probably going to sell any books. And a publisher is probably not going to pay for your book either, because you don't have a name outside your business. And maybe you have 7,000 people in your company. That's cool, but that's only 7,000 books. So the old way of publishing is old school. Get your book out, make it happen, learn. Like I said, each book you come out with, make sure you hit the bestseller list right when it comes out. It's super simple, hitting Amazon.com. New York Times bestseller is a lot harder, a lot more money, a lot more investment, but it's going to be a big payoff if you do it right. So the key is, if you have a children's book you want to do, you need to do it and not just talk about it. Because I get all these people, oh, I want to write a book, I got the best book in the world. And when it comes down to, I said, okay, I'm here, I'm going to coach you how to do it. this is how much it's going to cost, then they say, well, you know, I have to wait another 10 years before I do it. And guess what? You're never going to do it. Just procrastination, just talk, and no action. So if you say you're going to do something, the best way to get anything done, if you don't understand the whole process, if I was going to go out and open a coffee shop, I would hire a coach that knows how to put 900 coffee shops or 10 coffee shops out. Somebody that's going to teach me how to do it successfully. Because again, why would you do something if you didn't have any knowledge? You're going to spend way too much money. You have to figure out how to do it. And so the key is to figure out, to hire somebody to help you with that process. And again, there's a lot of book coaches. In Hollywood, there's a lot of celebrities, people wanting to be actors. San Diego, I'm in Southern California, San Diego, everybody's author, everybody's book coaches down there. And that's all good, and I'm sure they could help you. But one thing I ask is, if you're gonna have somebody that helps you, ask them how many books they've sold. How many books have they sold? And usually it's only a few thousand, and maybe you'll work with somebody out there that's 20,000. That's okay. That's pretty cool if that's what you want. I just want to let you know that I sold over 2 million books worldwide, and I teach you one-on-one. I help you learn how this process works. So the key is, when you hire somebody, make sure they're doing a proper job of helping you with their experience. So if you want to write that children's book, the key is you need to get it done. Without me, you could get it done, but don't talk about get it done. Take action. If you don't have money, keep on watching videos of how to get it done. Get it done. The key is, if you really want to get it done right, go to bestsellerguru.com and click on coaching, and then we could have a conversation. On that conversation, I'm gonna answer all your questions, but what's most important is how to create money for your book. If you don't have money right now, how do you create the money? How do you create $100,000 or $50,000 or $200,000 of putting money so you can get the book published? And also, when the book comes out, you have proper marketing, and maybe even hire a few people to help you with that. So the key is, if you write a book, you don't have any marketing money, just like a Hollywood movie, you come out of the movie, nobody knows about your movie because you don't have a marketing. And so the key with the book, you have to create money. So go to bestsellerguru.com, and I would love to help you. Click on coaching, and we'll go from there. So Stephen E. here, and have a great day or night. Bye-bye.